If your arms are dead from carrying your little one everywhere, I get it. You need a safe spot for them to explore while you get 5 minutes to yourself. I went out and bought the 5 most popular baby walkers to see which ones are actually safe and fun, and which ones are just cheap plastic junk. I tested them on carpets and hardwood so you don't have to waste your money. Product number 1, Disney Baby Walker. I started with the Disney Baby Walker. Honestly, taking this out of the box, it's adorable if you're into that princess vibe. The coolest part when I messed around with it is the tray design. There are 2 swing-open activity trays with toys, but you can move them aside to reveal a huge snack tray underneath. It felt really stable, and when I pushed it across a carpeted rug, the wheels didn't get stuck, which is a common issue with cheaper walkers. The seat pad snaps off easily for the wash, which, let's be real, is mandatory because of diaper blowouts. If you just want a solid, classic walker that looks cute and handles different floor types well, this is a safe bet. It's simple, but it works really well. Product number 2, 5-in-1 Baby Walker. Then I switched to this generic 5-in-1 model. This thing feels like a transformer. The base has this triangular shape that felt super stable when I tried to tip it, it just wouldn't go over. What I loved is that it's not just for walking. I converted it into a rocker and a bouncer in just a few seconds. It actually comes with a little foot pad so your baby's feet aren't dragging when they're in rocking mode. The height adjustment is decent, and the seat is breathable mesh so it won't get too hot. It also has 6 little brake pads on the bottom to stop it from going over steps. If you want one piece of gear that replaces a bouncer and a walker to save space, this is the one to grab. Product number 3, Wolf Code 5-in-1. While looking for something even more adjustable, I tested the Wolf Code. The biggest win here is the setup. I didn't need a screwdriver, it just unfolded right out of the box. What makes this one stand out is the wheel control. I noticed you can actually tighten the wheels to slow them down, which is perfect if your baby is just learning to stand and you don't want the walker flying out from under them. It also goes a bit higher than the others, which helps prevent that O-leg stance where babies sit with their legs bowed out. I also like the push handle on the back for when they start walking on their own. If you're worried about posture and want speed control, this Wolf Code model is worth the extra look. Product number 4, W&TT-MT Baby Walker. For something a bit sleeker, I grabbed the W&TT-MT Walker. It's got this modern black look, but the real selling point is the folding mechanism. There's a button on the frame, and when I pressed it, the whole thing collapsed flat instantly. You could easily slide this under a couch or toss it in the trunk for a trip to grandma's. The seat cushion on this one feels thicker and wraps around the legs more snugly than the others, so there's less gap for pinching. I also really like the manual brake. You can lock the wheels completely if you want to feed your baby without them scooting away. If you have a small apartment or travel a lot, this is hands down the most portable option I tested. Product number 5, Refoer Babe Baby Walker. Finally, I checked out the Refoer Babe. It's another multi-use style, but the toy tray caught my attention. Instead of just random noise, it has shape recognition toys that felt a bit more educational. I spent some time snapping the parts on and off, and the build quality feels rugged. The chassis is wide and heavy enough to prevent tipping. It comes with a separate silicone non-slip mat, which is great if you have super slick hardwood floors and want to keep your kid in one spot while they play. The music isn't too annoying either. If you want that 5-in-1 versatility but want a slightly better toy setup for keeping your baby entertained while you cook dinner, this is a solid finisher. All 5 of these will get the job done, but it really depends on whether you need a rocker combo or just a simple walker. I've put the links to all of them in the description so you can check the current prices and see what colors are in stock. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next review.